I'm here today to announce the start of a new program, a program that has existed in other forms in the past, but is new in some very relevant and exciting ways. And most of all, what I want people to take away from today, and I'll just say right up front, is that if you are a responsible homeowner living next to a vacant city-owned plot, I have an offer you can't refuse. So we are initiating today a side yard program throughout the city of New Bedford, whose aim is to get vacant city-owned properties back into responsible hands. Vacant properties is a big problem here in New Bedford, as it is in many other communities, for a variety of reasons. Vacant land can get run down. It's hard to maintain even when it's owned by the public. If it's in city hands, it's off the property tax payrolls, so that means less revenue for the city. But most of all, it's the vacancy conveys something about a neighborhood that we don't want. The vacancy, the missing teeth problem that we see in some neighborhoods is one that gives people a sense of lifelessness that we're really trying to attack head on. So, thanks to the efforts of several city departments, which you see whose leaders are up here, Renee Fernandez-Ebb and Blair Bailey, Peter Barney and Patrick Sullivan, our city planner Jill McLean, we are reinstituting a vacant lot program that existed once before, but it is improved in two fundamental ways that I think will get these properties back on the rolls. One big step has been that we want to make the acquisition of vacant lots very affordable for taxpayers. In years past, the city has tried to get vacant lots reactivated by handing them over to adjacent property owners, but with limited success because it's been too expensive for property owners to not only take on the cost of acquisition, but also to take on the added property tax bill that would come with a property. We're dealing with that in a very direct way now. We've been working with Blair, our tax title attorney, and Peter Barney, our assessor, to come up with a plan that will enable us not only to give these properties away for small dollars, and you have, I think one of us will explain to you how much these properties will cost in light of the size of the properties, but most importantly, and this is the big difference, it may not mean a bump in your property tax bill if you take this on, and that's because of some legal work that we've been able to do that will merge properties together, so it doesn't. You're not paying, in effect, the tax bills of two properties. So this is very important. The other, so affordability is the big difference with this program. And secondly, we're going to market this program. We're going to market it very actively. We're going to take. We've identified a few dozen properties in the city that would be eligible under this program to be transferred to a responsible property owner, and we're going to market it. We're going to market it today. We're doing it on cable and through the newspaper, but we're also going to approach homeowners who abut these properties and tell them so that they understand the benefits of the program, what they can get out of it. And it means that for properties under a certain amount of square feet, for instance, I think is it 1,000 square feet is the first threshold. You can pick up a property for $250. I mean, it's dirt cheap, and it's a great way to get properties reactivated. Diane Cortez is here. She'll talk to you a little bit about what her plans for this property. But these side lots can be used for any number of purposes. They can be used for driveways. They can be used for gardens. They can be used for a whole host of reasons. We just want them to be used responsibly and used in a way that's productive to the neighborhood. So I'm very pleased with this program, and it fits very well with our efforts to rejuvenate neighborhoods and make them look nicer and more livable. It fits with our efforts to enforce the property code in the city, to enforce the property code and health code in the city, and to reinvest in neighborhoods. So I'm really pleased that we're going to be able to do this today. I'm going to turn it over to Renee Fernandez-Abbott, who can give you, our city treasurer, who can give you some of the details about how much each parcel might cost and what the benefits of the program are. But in general, this is a great program, and we're going to market it very actively, even by going door by door, because it can be a real benefit to our neighborhoods. Renee?
Thank you, and good morning. The Treasurer's Office is excited to administer the new and improved side yard program on behalf of the City of New Bedford and Mayor Mitchell. The benefits that this initiative will produce are far-reaching and extend far beyond the property owner, who has the opportunity to expand their living area footprint. We see this program as a positive stimulus for neighbors, for neighborhoods, and for the city collectively. Vacant lots that can be nurtured into green space, additional parking, or safe play areas for children will enhance the pride of ownership and improve quality of life throughout the neighborhoods of the city. The Mitchell administration is committed to providing the residents of the City of New Bedford with opportunities to enhance and improve their standard of living. Now, for the technical piece, I'm sorry, Mayor Mitchell, I'm going to hand that over to Attorney Bailey. But thank you very much. We're all very excited about this new initiative coming forward.
Thanks, Renee.
I get the technical piece. My name is Blair Bailey. I'm the tax title attorney for the City of New Bedford. I'm the one in charge of trying to get these properties. I heard from Diane literally as soon as I got the job. I think I heard from Diane about this lot. I think one important thing to say right off the bat is I get phone calls from a number of people who are looking for particular lots in the city, and one of the unfortunate things that's happened in the past few years is due to budget cuts in the state side and even in the city side, we haven't had the resources to try and put what we need to put to get this done. And I think one of the things, the mayor didn't say it, but I'll say it, was one of the important things with his administration, with the success of the task force and the neighborhood task force. This is just part and parcel to the task force job, which is improving the neighborhoods that around our city. And one of the big improvements we need is to get these lots back on the tax roll and also back in the hands of people who care about their neighborhoods. I mean, Diane's been calling me a long time about this lot. It's important for her to be able to get this lot, take control of it, do what she wants to do, whether it's garden, whether it's something else, to improve this neighborhood, and it's not just sitting there unused. And to the people who've been waiting to get lots next to them, I can tell you that one of the commitments the administration has made is that we will put the resources we need to put to get these lots as fast as we can get them and put them back on the tax rolls, and also to make it affordable. Along those lines, this particular lot, the way the new program works is the cost of this lot for Diane will be $500. Now, one of the important things that we're trying to hold people's hand and guide them through as an abutter is to make sure that the tax bills are cleared up and to make sure that the issue of any increase in taxes is resolved. What they need to do is they need to record a plan that combines this lot with the lot next door. So what the city is going to do is we're going to help them through that, and I'm going to help them through that. And then when that plan gets recorded, we're actually going to refund back up to $500 of the purchase price to cover the costs of that plan. So depending on the cost of getting that plan done, we will refund back the $500 purchase price so that that plan is done, and so that for the assessor's department purposes, for tax roll purposes, this lot is combined with Diane's, and therefore it's all one lot, it's taxed as one lot, and then that's cleared up for the sake of assessment and also for the sake of her not having to worry about two bills and trying to figure out whether they've been paid or not. So it accomplishes a lot of goals, not the least of which is now, I'm sad to say I won't hear from Diane anymore, but it was nice to hear from her on a regular basis. But we are committed to getting it done, and I am committed, and the mayor as well is committed to adding more resources to fix the neighborhoods, and this is just an extension of that. And I think I'll turn it over to Pat now.
Thank you, Blair. It's a pleasure to be here. And as the mayor stated, there was a lot of folks that made this possible, bringing this whole collaborative effort to address some of these vacant properties. And I think from the perspective of our department and the planning department, we look at this as an opportunity. And I think 4 years ago there was an abandoned derelict property on this site that caused a host of issues in the neighborhood. And the city took aggressive actions to demolish it after evaluating that it could not be saved, and that left a vacant lot. And I think this program will help to address those smaller lots that are the result of the demolition of blighted properties. And on a larger scale, this is another mechanism that we have to try to address a variety of different lots in the neighborhood. Directly behind us, across the street from Jamalvo's, was a dirt lot that a few years ago there was a large building on that also, and that had to be demolished. And for a good many years, that was a vacant dirt lot, and the city took the initiative to create some municipal parking there and planted some perennials, and it's really provided to be an asset in the community. And another example is in the corner of a couple blocks away on County and Well, there's a community garden there. So these are all efforts that the city is undertaking to try to address vacant properties. Those that aren't buildable, like this one, will be turned over to great neighbors like Diane, and those others will look to do community gardens, municipal lots, or tree farms. So I think it's an overall strategy to really address a lot of blight in the neighborhood and really get a lot of pride back and helping to restore neighborhood pride and home ownership. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. The key to this program is to get these vacant lots into good hands. And that means the good neighbors who are out there who will care for it, will love the property, do something good with it, and make it look good, not just for themselves, but the entire neighborhood. And that's what we're striving to do. And so we have a great example of somebody who cares tremendously about this community and who's going to tell us a little bit about what she has in mind for this property. And in the interest of full disclosure, so everybody knows, Diane has made me a fruitcake every once in a while, and it is the greatest fruitcake known to mankind. You do make the best, Diane, but that's not why she's going to be getting this property. She's going through this program like everybody else, but because she sees the value in the lot next to her and sees the value of what it can become, again, not just for her, but for the neighborhood. So Diane, thanks for participating, and tell us a little bit about what you have in mind for the property. Please.
Hi. As you know, I'm Diane. Okay, I have my neighbor, Ronnie, over there. Ronnie owns this house here. For about 3-4 years, excuse me, we've had a lot of problems here from State Street down, jumping over the back over there, to go to the liquor store, to go buy whatever they're buying, and come back through here. At night, they're sitting out here, they're at Ronnie's step. I'm over here. I'm the nosy one in the neighborhood, I'll tell you right now. Nothing goes by me. I see everything, you hear everything. I got tired of it. So the city knocked the building down with our complaints, and now it's an open lot. I want to purchase this for a while. So today I'm very happy because I'm going to get it. So I want to clean this up with the city's help. The boulders back there and all that, take that out because I can't do it. Clean it up and make it presentable and have a nice little area here for myself, my grandchildren and other little kids in the area. I'm going to allow that, and as long as their parents are around to watch them. I'm a grandma, but I'm not a babysitter. So that's it. Thanks to the city, I'll be able to get it.
All right, thank you, Diane. And we have, as I said, a few dozen properties that are going to be part of the program. And if And if people can take on these properties with half the dedication that Diane is going to apply to this property, we will see a change in neighborhoods, and that's what we want to see citywide. So I want to thank everybody for participating in the program, all the help that we've gotten from all the city departments that you've heard from, and I think this is a great way to to transform a neighborhood. So let's get down to work. And Diane, thank you for participating. And let's watch these neighborhoods transform. Thanks, everybody.